Upskilling and reskilling in the age of AI. How learning keeps your workforce relevant. If you're thinking about upskilling and reskilling in the age of AI, you're not alone. Everywhere you look, job descriptions are changing, new tools land every week, and both employees and leaders are asking the same question. How do we stay relevant without burning people out or blowing up our learning budget? I'm Devin Hennig with SelectHub. We're an independent analyst firm that helps companies select software with confidence. Today, we've partnered with Absorb to talk about what upskilling really looks like in an AI-driven world and how a strategic learning system can combine skills, mentoring, and AI to keep your workforce future ready, not fearful. Let's dive in. Why upskilling is non-optional. We're in a weird moment. On one hand, AI promises huge gains in productivity. On the other hand, employees are wondering if those same tools are going to make their roles obsolete. We're also hearing a third pressure point more and more. Institutional knowledge is walking out the door. Tenured employees retire, teams churn, and the way we do things here lives in people's heads, not in systems. Then new hires ramp slowly, managers spend time re-explaining the same processes, and critical know-how gets lost between handoffs. Most organizations feel this tension in three places. Skills gaps are widening. New skills like AI literacy, data fluency, and prompting are popping up faster than traditional training can keep up. Change is continuous, not episodic. It's not one big transformation project, it's rolling waves of change every week. And employees want growth. Absorb's State of Upskilling research shows most employees feel they're not reaching their potential because they lack development opportunities. Upskilling and reskilling aren't nice to haves anymore. They're a strategic imperative for retention, innovation, and competitiveness. The new model: skills plus mentoring plus AI. The old learning model was simple: create courses, put them in an LMS, push them out. In an AI-driven world, that's not enough. What we're seeing instead is a strategic learning model built on three pillars. Number one, skills. A clear view of what skills you have versus what you and your organization need. Number two, mentoring. Human connection that builds the human skills AI can't replicate, including judgment, communication, leadership, and decision-making in real-world situations. Number three, AI to make learning personalized, faster, and more scalable. The reason this shift matters is that the old model breaks down fast in modern orgs. It's manual by default, requiring admins to chase completions, build one-off programs, and stitch together tools, and it's one size fits all. The same courses are historically pushed to everyone, regardless of role, skills gap, or performance needs. That's why this becomes a strategic learning system, a learning platform that connects AI insights, skills data, and human-centered programs like mentoring to real business outcomes. Let's look at how that plays out in practice. Pillar number one, skills. Building a future-ready workforce. Instead of just tracking course completions, skill-focused organizations ask, what skills does this role actually require, and what skills would benefit our business? Which skills do our people already have? Where are the gaps? And what's the smartest path to close them? Absorb tackles this with Absorb Skills, which uses AI to personalize upskilling for each learner. Here's how that works in plain language. Employees self-assess against defined skills profiles based on their role. AI analyzes their current level, goals, and behavior to identify gaps. The system then recommends a goal-oriented learning path, pulling from your courses, content libraries, and other resources. So, your aspiring manager doesn't get the same training path as your senior data engineer. Each person sees a curated plan that fits their role and ambitions instead of a generic catalog. At the leadership level, this skills data helps you answer bigger questions. Where are we exposed if AI changes a core process? Which teams are ready for new tools or new markets? Where should we invest in training versus hiring? That's the difference between offering training and running a skills-powered organization. Pillar number two, mentoring, where AI can't go. AI can help people learn faster, but it can't replace the value of a senior leader sharing how they navigated a tough decision, a peer mentor showing how they actually use a tool in context, a coach asking the hard questions that unlock someone's confidence. Absorb has gone all in on this by embedding full-scale mentoring and coaching directly into the LMS, powered by technology from Together, now integrated into the Absorb ecosystem. What does that give you? Intelligent matching between mentors and mentees, automated scheduling and workflows so programs don't stall out, outcome tracking so you can see how mentoring impacts promotion rates, retention, and engagement. Absorb's recent upskilling research found that nearly 3/4 of employees feel held back by a lack of development opportunities, and a big part of that gap is people-focused learning. Things like mentoring, not just courses. Pillar number 3, AI. From buzzword to practical copilot. A lot of AI talk in learning is still hand-wavy. The best approach is to focus on practical use cases that make life easier for both admins and learners. A few concrete examples include personalized learning paths. AI can analyze behavior and performance to recommend the most relevant content for each learner instead of making them hunt for it. AI-powered skills mapping and recommendations. Tools like Absorb Skills connect learners' goals to specific content and activities that move the needle. AI-assisted admin. Admins should be able to use natural language to find reports, enroll learners, or pull up dashboards, cutting down manual clicks and repetitive tasks. AI course creation. With tools like Absorb Create, you can generate course outlines, slides, quizzes, voiceovers, and more using AI, then refine them with your expertise. The theme here is not AI replaces learning teams, it's that AI handles the heavy lifting so your learning team can focus on strategy and connection. Takeaways and next steps. If you're trying to figure out how to keep your people ahead of the curve with AI, the playbook is clear. Get serious about skills, make mentoring part of how development happens, and use AI as a copilot to personalize learning instead of a buzzword bolted on top. Whether you're already deep into this journey or just getting started, the key is having a learning system that can support that strategy end to end, not just host a few courses. Absorb is one great option, with AI, skills, and mentoring capabilities designed to work together. If you want to see what that looks like in practice, check out the link in the description to learn more about Absorb, and if it's a fit, schedule a demo with their team. I'm Devin Hennig with Select Hub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.